Hello.
Hello.
Sunday.
It's Sunday again. We're back.
You survived Storm Claudia then?
If you could call it that. We got a lot of rain. I've got to say it rained. I would say it rained for at least 20 hours non-stop. But it wasn't windy. It was just rain.
Yeah.
But we are. I mean, I suppose I'm only an hour from central London, so I don't know whether it was just because where we're situated, we just didn't get any really bad. But it did rain. I know that, and we got friends in Wales, and they were on flood alert. But it didn't flood, so they were quite lucky.
Very lucky.
Mm.
So we survived it. It was a bit windy, but not much to report home. Didn't go out, so.
Yeah, it's supposed to get very cold this week. From tomorrow, it's supposed to get quite cold. So
I don't do cold. Don't do cold.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I'd just like to apologise last week for not reading out the chat at the end. We did go a bit over.
Yes.
And so our apologies for not reading out the chat last weekend, but we had the opportunity to have HM guys on, so so we do apologize about that one. But news wise, the only thing is the website for D'Agostini has now disappeared in the UK.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah,
it's completely gone. Yeah. I was surprised that they didn't just leave it up there, but no, it's gone. It's gone
completely.
Yeah.
Well, if you try and if you do click on it and it asks you which country you're in, you click your country, it takes you to Banham.
Yep.
So there we go. It's
all change.
Yeah.
It's good, I suppose, because it's all under one umbrella.
Yeah.
As well. And also, I just want to point out to everyone as well, when me and Mark discuss any of the companies, if it's not an official thing and we're talking about them, it's our view. It's not the view of the companies. They haven't contacted us and told us this, that, and the other. And the only information we're giving is stuff that is out in the public domain anyway.
Yeah.
And if it's not, and stuff like that, it's mine and Mark's opinion and not of any company. So that includes Hachette and Agora and Fanhome.
Yeah.
So when we talk about these companies, unless it's official, it's our opinion. Yeah.
The other thing is when you do click on the Fanhome website, the Moomin House and the Snoopy aren't on the homepage. You actually have to click the subcategories at the top to go to it.
Yeah.
So I noticed that before coming on the live stream. I'm like, where's all builds? But they haven't been updated. I'm sure they'll get updated, but
it's going to take. I would say it's going to take a couple of weeks to sort everything.
Yeah,
and it would just it'll take a couple of weeks to sort everything out, and then it will run smoothly. Hoping.
Yeah, but it has only just shut down as D'Agostini. It's and obviously I don't think they work over the weekend, so it's
only during the week. Yeah, and we're coming up to like the December period, which is busy, not just for them but for every company. So
So if you still want to build the Snoopy house and you haven't signed up for it, you can go on Fanhome and order it. It's just not on the main page as you go on it.
Yeah, you have to sort of search for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But apart from that, all looks good.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, all good. So that's really it for news. D'Agostini website is no longer around. Well, in the UK.
Yeah, it's a bit quiet at the moment. We should start seeing some new builds and some information on new builds coming out anyway over the next couple of weeks, and we're sort of going into that test period. So this is where they start doing a lot of their tests around this time as well.
Yeah, One of the bits of news is Skyline. You might as well explain this, Kev, because you're building it.
Okay, yeah. So the Skyline, the last pack has been sent out or is being sent out. So it should be here in the next week or so. But it will not include the skirt, the petrol cap, and the door. They will be in. They will be. I think you have to request them, or I believe they're going to be sent, but it won't. They don't get stock until I think it's the end of December, so we won't get them until the new year. But it does mean that we can actually finish the build, because obviously they were going to. I think that what was going to happen is they were going to wait for those 3 bits to come in and then send it all at once. But instead of us waiting that long for it, they've decided we'll send them the last pack, and then the door, the skirt, and the petrol cap we'll send later on.
Right.
So that is what I understand it is at the moment. They sent out an email, and it's on their Facebook customer service page as well on what's going to happen. So. Yeah, so I can't wait because it's a great build. I want to get it finished now. It's literally just missing the 2 back tires, really, and a few little extra bits, and it's done. But yeah, another build finished.
It's good because it has been hanging over people as that build, I think, and I think it was one of the most popular ones to sign up for at the time, and a lot of people did sign up for it and just awaiting this final pack.
Yeah, there was it was it. If you remember rightly, I think it sold out.
Yes,
within days.
Yeah,
first time round. It was a bit like the Red Bull F1 car. It's sort of people went absolutely mad for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Fan Home I think here they've probably made the right decision in sort of saying, okay, you're going to finish it instead of us waiting until the new year for the new parts. And then obviously when those new parts come, you can do it then. But it gives other people the ability to finish their car if they're not bothered about the door. Yeah. Remember as well, the door pieces, the misaligned parts were only a certain number of batch. Other people didn't have that problem, and some people did. So it means that some people won't have to wait as long now, because I think I'm not too sure what's happening with the door, the skirt and the cap. I'm not too sure whether everyone's being sent it or you have to request it. I don't actually know for certain. But I think everyone's going to be sent it regardless. I don't know. They might not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But it'll be in the new year anyway now. So
yeah, well, makes sense. At least people can finish them.
Yeah.
And you can actually now, if you haven't had an email, you can now send your fan home deliveries to lockers.
Yes, yeah. So the little glitch that was there that was preventing people from requesting their parcels to go to the lockers is now working. So you can now, you don't have to get them sent to your house. You can get them sent to in-post lockers.
Well, I suppose it's ideal if you're working.
It's a good idea because, it's but like you're saying, if you're working or you're out and about and you think, well, I'm not going to be home, I'll just pick it up at the locker.
Yeah.
I think there's a 2 or 3 day grace period on the locker, so you can leave it at the locker for 2 or 3 days before you have to pick it up as well.
Yeah.
And it's secure as well. And I suppose it's not being left out in the elements.
Right.
And it's probably not going to be chucked over a fence or chucked at the door or something like that.
I've had that.
So it's a great option. It's a great option.
Or it's great if you have a lot of missed deliveries, if you know what I mean, that it doesn't arrive, it goes somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, we're quite lucky where we are because we've got in-post lockers everywhere around where we are. I think the company is actually based somewhere local to us, either in our town or somewhere else, because we've got a mega amount of these lockers everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like where you live, but where we are, we've got loads of them.
Absolutely. We're a town, not a city, so I know where the nearest one is, but I have to get to it via car, which isn't a problem. but we're in most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just prefer to have it come to the door.
Yeah, yeah, it's an option there for people to use. I know some people saw the option and tried doing it straight away, so it was obviously something that people wanted. And yeah, so Fan Home has sorted it, so you can get them delivered there. So, like I said, another option for people as well.
Yeah. So fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant.
No, it's progress, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like mine to come to the door, but I just don't like it being chucked near the door.
Yeah. Yeah. I want it at the door, not near the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knock at the door, please.
Yeah. Not throw it at the door.
I honestly don't know how they think they can get away with it doing it that way with doorbell cams and everything. But yeah, crazy. Right, we'll go through some chat and see what everybody's saying. Yeah. I'm going to read all the chat tonight. Like I said, I do apologise last week.
Last week we the guys were over from America, and we hadn't had them on the channel for a long time, and we thought, you know what, it just got it ran away with us. We were just there was so much to go through as well, because we just had Telford and the Airwolf announcement and things like that. So,
and we had a long chat after as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so first in tonight, it's not come up on Restream, but it's come up on my studio. We've got D Harris and a very good evening, Mark and Kev. So good evening, D.
Hi, D.
And then next in, we've got Ian Campbell, who says, evening all. Good evening, Ian. Welcome.
Hi, Ian. Welcome.
Then we've got David Hawley, who says, a very good evening, Mark and Kev, and all in chat. Hi, guys. Hiya, David. Welcome.
Hi, David. Welcome.
And then we've got Kevin and Mary, who says, evening, everyone. Good evening, Kevin and Mary. Welcome.
Evening, Kevin and Mary.
And then we've got Denmark Bells, who says, good evening, Mark and Kev. It's that time of the week again. Have a great stream. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Yeah.
So, and then an old friend from the past, we've got Alex Bills, who says, evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. So, good evening, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
And I heard you've got a video out today.
Yeah, Alex is back on the old build videos again.
Yes, I'll be searching for that after the live stream. Don't know why it hasn't come up in my notifications, but, you know.
Yeah.
We've got Ian's World of Models that says, good evening, Mark and Kev. On the other side, have a great stream. So, good evening, Ian. Welcome.
Hi, Ian. Welcome.
And then we've got Stephen Haynes, who says, hi, Mark and Kev. Good evening, Stephen. Welcome.
Hey, Stephen.
Then Alex Bill says, hey, Mark and Kev's house things. We're still here.
We're still here somehow, but I
don't know how.
Yeah.
We started this as a live stream about the Optimus Prime, and
here we are.
Yeah.
Over 2 years later.
2 years later, still doing it. We've got Stephen Haynes, who's again his channel hopping, saying hi, Kevin and Mark. We've got Dan Crim, who says, hi, everyone. Have a great show, Mark and Kev. Thank you, Dan, and welcome.
Thanks, Dan.
We're going to have to do Telford next year, Kev.
Yeah, I've already said to Kirsty we're gonna go.
We can't do this Partwork live show and not go to Telford and meet everybody.
Yeah. No, I've already arranged all of that for next year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it just seems, you know what I mean. We'll have to make some T-shirts up though with like the Partwork live logo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Telford next year because it's hard to do this show and not go and see some types and stuff. So
yeah, there was loads of stuff there as well that were announced from a lot of the model companies, including Airfix and things like that. Yeah, so it'd be really interesting to see what they're coming out with as well. So
we really need to be in the loop on that.
Yeah.
We've got Will's Workshop in, who says, good evening all. Good evening, Will. Welcome.
Hi, Will.
And then he also says, this time last week, I was on my way home from Scale Model World.
Yeah.
So, Ian says, I think that's about there is no longer the Diagostini website.
No.
Yep, it's gone for us in the UK.
Merged over.
And then we've got Julian Stevens, who says, evening, Mark and Kev. Have a great stream tonight. Thank you, Julian, and welcome.
Julian, welcome.
Matthew Gibbons says, I'm glad you found that window. It was you, Matthew. Right. Thank you very much. Matthew last week said, Mark, have you got one of your windows missing on your Enterprise D? Now, I was adamant I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. I was actually adamant I didn't.
I remember you saying.
I even remember cleaning it. And yesterday's Enterprise D video, I didn't get the saucer section down. It wasn't needed. But then today's video, which I filmed a few days ago, I got it down. I'm like, have I missed a window? Blooming, I don't know.
Yeah, one window.
One window.
Right.
So I had to take it apart to put this one window in. Not the easiest thing to do. But yeah, I just did not spot it at all. And I'm normally pretty good.
Yeah.
With noticing stuff like that, but I just didn't do it until I actually got the main light on and actually looked at it. I'm like, oh crap. Oh, yeah. So,
what was it? A black window or actual safe like?
It was a black. Window? It was a black window, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, So thank you, Matthew, for pointing that out to me. It'd probably still be missing now, even though I put another panel on. Yeah,
there's so many lights on it. It's very easy to miss one or two. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ed Hughes says, just logged into my D'Agostini account. Yes, you should still be able to.
Yeah, the account's still there.
Yes.
The accounts are still there.
But it's going to migrate to Fan Home, isn't it?
Yeah, eventually everything will migrate over. I think the website and then other stuff will. But I think the accounts, you still log into your account as normal. But eventually that will come under Fan Home.
Yeah, keep it under one roof.
Yeah.
Ian Campbell says, but even bigger news, I found that going into Partwork upgrade site now takes you to Horlicks. It's all happening.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's all migrated over as well.
Right. Things are happening out there then.
Yeah.
David Hawley said, had communication from Hachette concerning the tumbler. They are releasing some new parts and instructions. Needs a parts stripped down to install. I'll let you explain this one, Kev.
Yeah, I got it as well. A part strip down is well, I read it was a complete strip down.
Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You have to take apart the whole body and the cockpit as well.
Right.
That's what it tells you to do. It's about 40 steps. They're giving you all new micro switches, and all new screws as well. Wow. So it means you taking out all the micro switches in the car effectively. So that is, when you look at the instructions, that is also taking off the ailerons at the back.
Right.
It's also basically taking off the side panels, taking the cockpit out to replace the micro switches on the cockpit, and then all back again. Basically, when it said part strip down, but when you look at the instructions, it's more of a complete strip down and rebuild.
Wow. That is a major cock up then, isn't it?
It's to replace all the micro switches, and two of them are actually along that bulkhead along the front. Wow. of the cockpit, and then you've got the center column as well. And the only way to get to that is to take the cockpit out. So you have to do all of that.
What you could do is you could just send the instructions and the parts and then your model to Will's workshop. He's an expert at taking Partworks apart. And then send it back and it's all fixed.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't now also as well, I don't know if what wasn't clear was whether or not they were sending it out to everyone or whether you have to request it. So I had a few messages like that this week, and my advice is always to request it. Ring them up and let them know you need it. You might be sent it automatically, but it's always good to make sure you're going to be sent it. Right. But yes, basically, there's a PDF file. It's on the Facebook group and it's on my Facebook page as well. If anyone wants to download that, you can. I've had people contact me from Italy and France because they can't download it, so they want to know what they have to do. So I've had to convert it into a PDF because it's on a download center thing at the moment. So I've had to download it and then convert it to a PDF and then send it to people. So I've been doing that a bit this week. But yeah, it says on it part stripped down, but when you look at the instructions, it's more of you don't touch the wheels, but you do have to take the cockpit out, which is the only way to do that is to take the side panels off, the whole roof section, the ailerons to get to it.
That's a major fix.
Yeah, it's a big fix because not only that, you'd have to replace all the micro switches and all the wires then.
Yeah.
So not only is it the replacement of the micro switch, it's all the rewire as well. So you'd have to wire everything back up again.
But for you got yours from the shops. How does that leave people if you
you can still I think you have on subscribers, like I say, I'm not too sure whether you have to subscribe, you're going to get it automatically or whether you request it. Now if you got it from the news agents, I would ring up and just request, and they should. I mean, they're obligated to send it to you anyway. Now I'm not going to do it because I'm quite happy with the build as is. I know it didn't work, but it is what it is, and it's now sitting in pride of place. It looks good how it is. And yeah, so I'm quite happy with how mine turned out. But obviously, the thing that I wouldn't do is do a stripped down build on it because it would be a nightmare. Especially with those ailerons, taking them off and everything else would be a nightmare. So yeah, I'm happy with how it is. So
okay. Ian Campbell says, rumour has it that 1/8 scale Batman and Robin figurines are going to be available within weeks.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, sounds good. We've got Trevor in who says, can't wait to finish the Skyline and then take it apart again. It's all part of the journey.
Yeah, because you'll have to, you'd have to take the body off of it to do the doors.
Yeah.
So, you'd have to strip it down.
Stephen Haynes Model says, anyone doing upgrades for the Dalek?
I think Ian was looking into it. One of the really simple ones that I said to Ian to do was the identification plaque. So each Dalek has under the eye stalk, there's a little plaque,
right?
And it's an identification plaque, and there's every Dalek has a different one,
right?
Obviously, a bit like a barcode, so it identifies what Dalek is what. And loads have appeared during the series, and they're a nice little, just a little thing. You could probably just put like a decal or something like that over the top. It's already got one, but a replacement one would be cool because you could have one that was specifically done for the show, and you could change one.
Or an interactive screen, an actual screen inside the Dalek.
Yeah, there's been lots of talk about that as well, about having a screen where the actual Dalek's sitting, but then I don't know how visible that would be as well. You could probably add some lights in the in his little seat area. There's loads of little bits.
The only thing, I think if you do the screen is if you can piggyback on the switch or the motor wire that opens the front out to reveal the inside of the Dalek.
Yeah.
And then it switch the screen on. Yeah.
And then there's loads of different attachments. It is going to come with a claw and a plunger, but there's been loads of different weapons that it's had and loads of different sort of things. So if anyone comes up with different attachments for it, there's real customization for them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Ian says Defo standing at the moment, but we'll be looking at seating positions soon.
Cool.
Sonic Boom says, hey Mark and Kev, your Robocop looks great sitting in the background, Kev. I had an absolute disaster with my cats knocked over my build when I was due to get my last 2 parts. Long story short, neck was.
Right.
That's not good.
No.
Animals and these models are never good.
No.
No.
To be fair, the cats haven't actually been up this bit. They're quite good. They don't seem to. They come on the desk, but they don't seem to go like where the models and that are. They're quite good, really.
Yeah. So, yeah, you found it. You found that the cats loved your alien build by.
Yes, they keep going in. They sit in between the legs and they go around it and stuff. Yeah.
Mm. Ian Campbell says, Kev, are you using the gun grip mod on your Robocop?
I am. Yes, and it's sitting quite well at the moment. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Oh, Sonic Booth finishing his sentence. He said, snapped off, but Fan Home came to the rescue and I've sorted out with some spare parts to save the day. Can't thank them enough. So it broke and what he's getting.
They're brilliant. I mean, they are really good with their customer service. Anything that breaks, they do replace. I've had a few things that they've had to replace, and Fan Home always bang on it. So yeah.
Got Eric Lawton in who says, hi, Kevin and Mark. It's Eric Lawton from Ottawa, Canada. Wish they were shipping in Canada. We come in 2026. That would be a good one to ship into Canada. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're doing Canada or not. I don't know if that's discussed. I don't know. It's just, there's a few places that a lot of people want the stuff. Australia is one of them. Get a lot of people who want the Star Trek ships and the Enterprise build that live in Australia. And obviously they can't, and they feel a little bit left out. But there's reasons why they can't, down to licensing and other things. So
they don't even Fan Home at the moment, as far as I'm aware, they don't even ship to Ireland. They ship to Northern Ireland, but not Ireland.
Oh, really? I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy that
there's I've mentioned it before. I think there's like other factors involved, licensing and price and all that sort of stuff. And it's like if it's not economically viable for them, I obviously don't know because I don't work for them. I'm just going on what I would believe. My opinion.
Yeah. So my front door keeps going off and it's doing my head in. Yeah. Spider Spruce says, oops, got distracted. Hi, Mark and Kev, doing Diagostini German, Iron Spider, packs 11 and 12.
Oh, lovely.
So,
yeah, I think they're doing I think the chest is coming together now on that and the head and that looks getting it.
Eric Lawton says, hope they do that for the new year if there is a way. Yeah, I mean, you can only just email and ask them.
Yeah.
Ian Campbell says, it was great to meet them. Well, I met Todd, but Ian was somewhere. Yeah. Ian's World of Model says, I was so lucky with an honest person who contacted me to say he had my Harshette delivery and would deliver it to me. Well, that's good.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah.
We've got Martin Willis who says, hi, everyone. Hi, Martin. Welcome.
Hi, Martin. Welcome.
We've got Andy Carroll who says, hi, Mark. Hi, Kev. Hope you were doing okay. And you did not get too wet the other day. Well, I didn't go out. So.
Yeah, we had to go out. But, it was wet. It rained.
We made sure we got everything in that we didn't have to go out. We planned ahead.
No, we always have to. I always have to do something. I have to pop out and get something.
Yeah.
Even today I had to go out and get something. And do you know what? It's really annoying. I go out and I go, I need to pick up such and such. Right, so I'll tell you a little story. So I got my Star Trek and I got me issue 26.
Right.
And I thought, I'll do this. So I'm flicking through it, and it needs because we finish in this part, issue 26. We finish the bottom half of the Star Drive section.
Right.
So all of this, we finish this. but we also get the power pack for that and the on-off switch. So I was like, right, okay. So I was like, oh, we need what was it, 2032s batteries? 2032s. And I thought, I've got some of them. Well, that's what I had, and all the 32s are gone. So I went, I'll go down the town and get them. We go down the town, we meet people, we start talking, we pick them up and stuff. I get home, I close the door, and I'm like, oh, I've not picked them up.
Whoops.
And I was like, so that was Saturday. Anyway, we went out today. I went, we'll go to Sainsbury's in the morning, and I'll pick up some batteries then. You know, you're looking around, doing stuff. We get home, and I'm like, again, I've done it again. I've not picked them up. I went out twice specifically to pick up these batteries, and twice I've come home without them.
Anything like
I haven't done that pack yet because I haven't got the batteries.
I just ordered mine off Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I think I might have to, you know, because I normally have a big surplus. Look, but there's just one there, and that's a 2016 one.
Right.
But the rest, all of them, that was a 2016 one as well. The rest of them are 2032. I thought I had some, but I didn't. But yeah, twice I've gone out and come back empty-handed.
Well, whoops.
Yeah, it happens. I will get some this week, and then I can carry on with that pack. But yeah. Well, you must have done that as well. You must have gone out and gone, I've come home and went out for the one thing I went out for. I didn't come home with.
I write lists. I still write lists. So,
no, I'm terrible like
that. D says, Mark, I've learnt to wait till half an hour before commenting. LOL. I do get there with the chat eventually.
Yeah.
So I do get there sometimes with it. Will's Workshop says, will be great to see you at Telford. I will be there. Yeah.
Yeah. I've already I've already discussed it with Kirsty, and we're going to come up only for the day Saturday. I think we're going to come up on the Saturday.
Right.
And yeah, make a big day of it.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
I think we need to make the effort to go.
Yeah, I'm definitely going. Yeah.
Yeah. Ian says you both defo need to go to Telford.
Yeah.
Dave McBuild says, I'm hoping to go to Telford next year, all being well. So there we go. Even more people are getting there. Ian says, me and Ed will be there next year.
Brilliant.
Ed Hughes says, I will be at Telford for sure, God willing. Yeah, it's just one of the things we're going to have to go to, really, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm definitely going. I'm also going to put in an idea with Agora and see what happens there.
Right. Dave McBill says, you've got great eyesight to spot that missing window, Matthew. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to watch that video back of that because I did not see it at all.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So it just shows that, you know, people do watch.
Yeah.
Spider Spruce says D'Agostini has changed in Germany too.
Oh, okay.
So that's all going under Fan Home then.
Yeah, brilliant. Like I said, it makes everything more centralised, more simple. So,
yeah. Alex Build says, is there a build that hasn't been announced that you would love to see come out? Voyager.
Yeah, I think we need another Star Trek ship.
Voyager, definitely.
Yeah, definitely another Star Trek ship.
Yeah, I'd definitely do another Voyager. Not another Voyager. I'd definitely do another Star Trek ship.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I would like. I like maybe like a runabout or something. Like a 1/8 scale runabout or something. I know it wouldn't be. You got to think the runabout's it's a little bit bigger than a car or something. So it would be. It's not something that they couldn't do because they've done big things before. I mean, look at the Dalek and that. So I would love a runabout size board, building the runabout, and then you could have the interior, and you could take the top off to see the whole interior.
Yeah,
that's what I would absolutely love. I'd love to do that.
Some people have said that they want to see the 18 van.
Yeah, lots. Yeah, the 18 van. Obviously, Johnny 5 as well is obviously right on the top list of everything. So,
what's another one for me? I don't know. Just
Ed 209.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If they did a big scale Ed 209, I'd be all over that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
D says, Mark, I said it was Matthew in today's video. It was a clear. Right. Okay. Sorry. We've got Flip Dip in who says, evening. Good evening, Flip Dip.
Hi, Flip Dip.
I am having to read these now. Matthew Gibbons says, I observe everything. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And then actually, Dave Matt Bill says, "Good job you did, Matt. Good
I mean,
yeah.
Noticing some of the little windows on it, especially like how small they are, especially on this section here. But I mean, yeah. Camera as well. It's easily missed. I've missed stuff as well, so it's easily done. Very easily done.
Yeah. Eric Lawton says, my God, doing that, more headaches for you to do that. I think that's with the tumbler.
Yeah.
And David Hawley says, well, mine works, so I will not bother.
Yeah, if it works. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people manage to get theirs working.
Right.
With a bit of fiddling around. John's model builds and Welder Wayne both were able to fiddle it, so it was like, fix it sort of thing, so they could get it working. So they won't need the fix, but there is a fix coming, which is really good, because I think a lot of people thought that they had forgotten. And obviously they hadn't forgotten. It's stuff's still working on in the background. I'm hoping that they come up with a fix for the Lancaster, because the bay doors on that have, how many fixes has it had? 3, 4?
2, I think.
Only 2. I thought it was 3. But it's had enough. It's had a few, and then they've worked, and some of them haven't.
Ian says, Crikes, Horlicks is going to build my tumbler. Think we'll wait to get this fixed before I send him the full build.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Contact Hachette and find out they're sending it to you, Ian.
Yeah. Ian says, breaking news, Doctor Who lights kicked form. Dalek, K9 and Dalek, keep an eye out at Horlicks.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've got Bobby Bates in who says, hi, Mark, just watching the Time Tunnel. Cool. Eric Lawton says, I think the 1966 Batmobile and 1989 Batmobile much easier to build than the Tumbler. What do you think, Kev?
The 66 was, that's for sure.
Right.
We've only had I've only got the first 2 parts here of the 89.
Right.
So I can't really comment on that one yet. We haven't got ourselves involved in that, but I would imagine it's going to be a little bit easier than the Tumbler is.
Yeah, the Tumbler was just very little parts every week.
Yeah, we got a wire in one, didn't we? A motor in another, and one switch in one, and they really did.
That's the testament to stretching out a build.
Yeah, I mean, you take the Dalek at the moment on what we're getting with that.
Yeah.
Pack. I mean, we're getting quite a lot in each issue on that.
Yeah. Bobby's saying hi all, so hi Bobby, welcome.
Bobby.
Ian's channel hopping with the Doctor Who stuff.
Brilliant.
Then he says, Carl, Kev, Dalek Modz will be working with Horlicks on these. There you go.
Okay, cool.
So there you go. Ian's World of Models says, no chance I am taking that big old heavy tumbler apart. It would end up more broken. Mm. That's what I said. That's why I said just send him to Will's workshop, because he's a master at taking Partworks apart.
He does like taking them apart. I mean, it's the kit
improving them, and they look better when he puts them back together.
Yeah, I mean, he's done it with the Eagle Moss DB5, and then he's done the DeLorean, and he's doing the kit as well now. I think he's starting to take that apart.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Amazing. Ed Hughes says, I stripped my U96 all the way back to change out the periscope I broke. Harshek provided a replacement for free. I told them I broke it. All back together up to stage 103. Wow.
Brilliant. Yeah, they're very good. All these customer service places. I know some people have had some issues with all of them, but I've never had a fault with them, and they've done very well. So
yeah. D says Ireland is still in Europe, Northern Ireland is UK.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ian says, thanks, Carg. Anyone else needing the gun grip mod for Robocop? Here's the link, 20% off Black Friday deal, and there's the link for it.
Yeah, works perfect. Holds the gun.
Yeah,
and I'm very happy with
that. Sonic Boom says RE Robocop was very lucky. It fell a meter or so to a hard floor and only one bit broken. Must be quality build. Part needed was from issue 86.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it is all die cast, so if it does fall, I'm not expecting it to break. Well, it won't. I mean, he's got his wrist grip on him, his waist grip.
Right.
So he's quite solid in there now. So, yeah, it would take some force to push him over.
Yeah. D says, and I slept through Claudia. I think I did.
Brilliant.
Ed Hughes says, does anyone else get freaked out when Kev's eyes go to the white circles?
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's one here. It's the only one. It's like, if I turn it off, it looks worse. Or is that better? I don't know.
Don't bother me. He says, it's the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could do a tan one. Look, it's like it has like a couple of options on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I can turn it up as well, down. Turn it down a little bit, see if that helps.
Okay. Eric Lawton says, oh, I agree. It happened to me to go out and forgot to do same way too. Yeah. So
yeah.
I write, if I need something, I have a notepad and pen just to my right there. And I write it down straight away as soon as it pops in my head.
I knew I needed it, and I was like, "Well, we're going to go out. We're going to get this," and then get to the town, and there's other things going. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Yeah. David Hawley says, "Sounds like me, Kev. Needed some more super glue, brush on, and twice came home without it."
Yeah. I wanted to do this build as well because I've got issue 26 here, but I need those batteries to do it. And twice now that has happened. I will get it. It will be done.
Kevin and Mary says, must be an age thing, Kev.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Also, Kevin and Mary say, we'll be at Telford next year and visiting the NEC on the way home on Sunday.
Oh, lovely.
Nice. D. Harris says, white eyes are bright eyes. Song earworm now.
Yeah.
Alex Bill says, well, if everyone else is going to count me in for Telford, LOL, then you need to come, Alex.
Yeah, everyone needs to go there.
Yeah.
All of us. And then we should get a big photo with all of us in.
Yeah.
All of us.
Ed Hughes says, would be great to meet you, Alex. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Ian says, I think we need to arrange a date stroke time at Telford for all us Partwork folk to meet. So many folk were there that I missed and I would love to have met. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think that's a, yeah. David Hawley says, Voyager, yes, please, or the Jupiter 2 from the Lost in Space series, please.
Right. Yeah, this one's come up a few times, but there's been different variations of that. They had the new Netflix series, then they had that awful movie, and then they had the original TV series as well.
Or the Enterprise E in first contact mode.
Oh, this one. Hang on.
Yes, in first contact version.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do definitely need a new Star Trek ship because that one done so well. And I think after all the aggro that we had with what happened, I think most people are very, very happy with what they got. So,
Ed Hughes says the lunar lander with commander module. Didn't they? Damn sure they trialed that.
Do you know what? The Agostini tested that so many times over the years. I think like 4 or 5 times, and it never materialized from there.
Yeah,
it's one of those really like, I don't know. It's like a weird thing that's just never happened.
Yeah. Ian Campbell says Chitty Chitty would be an awesome build. Yeah.
Yeah. That's another one. There's a lot of builds when you think about it that you kind of go, I can't believe they've never been made.
No.
We've been at it so long, and there's like these iconic vehicles, and it's like it's really strange that some of them haven't been made.
Yeah. Martin says, I was just going to ask if they do an Ed 209, not in Partwork version at the moment.
No, but I would absolutely love an Ed 209 in a Partwork form. That would be a big size one. It couldn't be small. It'd have to be huge.
Yeah, Sonic Boom says Ed 209 would be huge, though. Not just tall, but very bulky, too.
Yeah, well, I didn't realise this, but Ed 209 isn't very tall.
Yeah.
I think it's only about 5 foot. It's quite a small thing.
Yeah.
I know they built different scales for the movie, but I think when you look at the official scale of it, it's actually quite small. I think he's only I think he's about the same height as Robo.
Yeah.
Now I know his legs can. I know he can move his legs back so he can be taller. But I think actually he's no bigger than Robo. A bit like RoboCop 2. He was only a little bit bigger than actual RoboCop anyway.
It'd be awesome if you if they sent a pistol with it and you sort of pointed it at it and it went into.
Oh yeah. It would have to do all those sayings. It would have to do 20 seconds to comply.
Yeah. Bobby says, I would like to see a Jupiter 2 model. Eric Lawton says, I remember told Wish have build of 1989 Batmobile and came out with the build.
Yeah.
Stephen Haynes says the Space 1999 Eagle.
Yeah. There's a couple of variations of that.
Yeah. Eric Lawton says maybe have a Cola Coke Christmas truck build for Christmas.
Oh, have you seen that horrible AI advert they do?
What AI advert?
Well, Coca-Cola this year, I think they did last year as well. So the traditional truck Coca-Cola advert is now an AI advert.
Right.
It's been made with AI.
Hang on.
And it looks horrible. What's that?
People are doing things in the background here.
Oh, what are they doing?
They are showing your eyes.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Yeah. Yeah, people are doing things in the background.
Yeah, I'm going to have to sort of, I don't know, move it up and move the camera a bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry. Message from DC. Open link. Yeah. Here's where the model says, I like to see a Star Trek bridge for one of the ships in a Partworks. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good if it was, like all lit up and it done everything. That'd be cool.
Eric Lawton says, Coca-Cola truck with a Santa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian says, Horlicks will be doing a 1989 Batman figure too.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Stephen Hayes Muller says the Lancaster has had 2 fixes for the landing doors so far. Yeah, so I was correct with 2.
Yeah. Has any of those fixes worked?
No. I don't think the next one they send out is going to work either, but I'm not displaying mine with the landing gear down. It's in flight mode.
Yeah. How's the base coming along? I see it's like, well, you're just adding parts, one bit here and one bit there. So it's going on for a while, isn't it, now?
It's very, very slow. Very, very, very slow. Will's Workshop says, my channel is getting a rep, LOL. You're just the king of taking things apart, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will also says, kit is back together. It was ready for the scale model world with a new interface panel from Mike Lane.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Ian says, kit, Batmobile, did look awesome at the show, Will. Yeah.
Nice.
D. Harris says, electronic components on the Eagle Moss DB5 were atrocious. Had 2 full sets sent to me for resoldering. So, yeah. That's the link in the chat for Kev's picture. That's a good one. Ed Hughes says, good one, Ian. And then D says, what did you do, Ian? Or dare I ask, LOL? See, always something going on in the background.
Yeah.
Trevor says the Airwolf info site is now up and running. Yes.
Yes. Todd's info site is now up and running.
Yeah.
He got that up, I think, on the Monday or the Tuesday. Very quick.
He got it up, but you couldn't comment on it, but he's fixed it now.
Yeah.
Ian saying, click that link, D. Oh, dear. Red Dwarf would be a good build.
Oh, yeah. Starbug.
Got to be Starbug.
Yeah, Starbug. Yeah, be a good one.
D says, my God, Ian, even worse in large screen, LOL. Oh, dear. This is funny tonight. Sonic Boone says, it looks Kev is trying to hypnotize us all with his eyes, Ian.
Hey, maybe I am.
You're gonna have to do something with that picture, aren't you? Put it in the background or something.
Yeah.
Trevor says, Defiant for me, always my favourite. That's another good one they could do.
Yeah, there's not really a bad Star Trek ship, really.
No.
They're all quite good, but I think they have to stick to. I mean, even the Enterprise from Star Trek Enterprise NX-01, that would be a really good one to build as well.
Alex Bell says, I think I just missed you at Milton Keynes when they had the Mad Max car there, Kev. I think we both took identical photos, laughing out loud. Yeah.
I always go to Collectomania at Milton Keynes. Yeah, I always go there. It's only up the road from me, so I was there.
Kevin and Mary says, makes you wonder what will come out for next year. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We're going to, like I said, we're in that sort of test phase again now. So we're going to see a lot of tests in France, some tests over here as well, because Hash normally do a lot of the tests around now, ready for next year. And it'll be interesting to see which Partwork comes out this year.
Yeah.
Are we going to get the Guardian of the Galaxy ship and the DB5, or are we going to get just one of them? We'll have to wait and see.
I've just had a worrying thought,
What's up?
What is Ian going to do with that picture? Is he going to put it on a glass?
Oh, I don't know. I'll put it on the glass.
And have hypnotized Kev next to it. There you go. D says Link was taking me to Chrome, top of my storage when I opened my own. Bobby says sea view from Voyage to bottom of the world make a good build with the flying sub.
Yeah. Stingray.
Yeah. Robocop's car. But Robocop wouldn't be able to fit in the car.
Oh, the police cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you read all the stuff up, he couldn't sit.
He was too huge for it. If they did driving scenes, it couldn't have the armor on.
Yeah. No.
So all them scenes are filmed without the bottom bits on.
Just part of the armor.
Ed says Apollo missions must be an age thing. Happened so long ago, 50 plus years ago, showing age now. I still think there's people interested in it though.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done the Saturn. The Saturn V rocket, I think, would be a really good one to do as a part work.
Yeah. D says I'd love to see the Predator, Spaceship, or Prometheus.
Yeah.
Nebuchadnezzar for me.
The Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah. Yeah, that's from the fourth Alien film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah.
As
well.
D says cheers, Mark. Ian's laughing his head off. Sonic Boom says Google said the original Ed 209 is 8 feet tall. Would still love a scale build, but God knows where I would put it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's 8 foot with it extended, because the back feet are like inverted.
Yeah.
So, but it has a piston that goes up and down, but I don't think it ever went fully up. It always went down. And if you look at some of the scenes in that, he's quite short, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, you can extend him, but yeah.
Yeah. Eric Lawson said it would be nice build of the Ghostbusters figures, like 4 figures. Yeah.
Yeah. Go with
Ian says Lancaster. Perhaps I speak with Horlicks to get that sorted.
Yeah, I mean they've come up with 2 fixes and it's not worked.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they go from there. They just keep fixing it. Sounds like they're Spitfire all over again, but I didn't really want to jinx it.
No. Dave Mac Bill says it's been another great stream tonight, guys. Thank you, Dave Mac.
Cheers, Dave.
D says, customary good night, Mark and Kev. Excellent show, gents, and I'll see you both next week. Kev, tomorrow night, podcast or gaming?
Gaming, I think we're gaming, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian Campbell says, I'm a sod for doing stuff as streams are live, as you know, LOL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy Carroll says, looks like Kev's was on the Smiler from Alton Towers. Ed Hughes says, yeah, great stream tonight, guys. Thank you, Ed. Sonic Boom says, in the driving scenes, Peter Weller was just sitting in his pants with the top armor on. LOL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian says, I'm at the GB headquarters in 10 days. If folk want to shout out for their channel, email me at partwork@grizz.com. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, New York, that means. That is, yeah. Alex Bill says, yeah, the Matrix ship, the Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh, yeah, the Matrix ship, yeah. Not aliens, I was thinking of something else.
Yeah. Spice Bruce says, night all, great stream. David Hollis says, the time machine would be a good build if they brought it out. You only get one chance before it vanishes, LOL.
Yeah.
David Hawley says, Revell Models did the Saturn V with the Command and Lunar module when I was 15 back in 1970.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just, yeah. Ed Hughes says, yep, that's me, folks. Night all. So good night, Ed.
Right, Ed.
Alex Bills says, would like Fan Home to do a completely new DeLorean model and the train from part 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone would want the train.
Yeah. And Ian Campbell says, night all, Googled-eyed Kev.
Yeah, there.
Right, I am caught up with chat, and it is 1 minute past 8, but I've got through it. That was a lot of chat tonight, so guys, thank you everybody who was watching.
Yeah.
Kevin and Mary said, night all, brilliant stream again. It was. It really was. If you could please give us a thumbs up on the way out, that would be absolutely appreciated. And yeah, I just got normal plans next week, so nothing special.
No. Yeah, so I will get the Star Trek ship done. I'll definitely get the batteries for that. Hopefully tomorrow will be the Snoopy, because that's been on a Monday, so carry on with that. And the normal videos, you know what it's like, guys.
Okay. I'll just read this last one out. So David Hawley says, night all, guys. Great stream.
Night, Dave.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for the brilliant photo, Kev. Thank you for all the chat, as always. We'll be back, same time, same place next week. Just means me to say I've been Mark.
And I've been Kev.
And we'll catch you all next week, guys. Bye.
Yeah, guys.